was rich, I remember who I was. I was lost, I was blind, I was running out of time. Sin separated, the breach was far too wide. But from the far side of the chasm, you held me in your sight. So you made a way across the great divide, left behind heaven's throne to build it here inside. And there at the cross, you paid the debt I owe, broke my chains, freed my soul. For the first time I had hope. Thank you, Jesus, for the blood applied. Thank you, Jesus, it has washed me white. Thank you, Jesus, you have saved my life, brought me from the darkness into glorious light. You took my place, laid inside my tomb of sin. You were buried for 3 days, but then you walked right out again. And now death has no sting, and life has no end. For I have been transformed by the blood of the Lamb. Thank you, Jesus, for the blood applied. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, you have saved my life.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you doing this morning? Good. So real quick, my name is James Turner. I'm the youth minister here at Willow Point. I have the pleasure to introduce myself this morning and do our announcements. So that's awesome. So if you're not familiar with who I am, I'm the youth minister. If you're a guest here, there should be a guest card in the back of your seat. So please take that guest card and fill it out for us and leave it at the table as you exit out. Also, I'm going to ask Chris to come up for us. She's going to talk to us about the Annie Armstrong real quick, and then we're going to play a video about it.
Yeah, I just want to encourage you to be considering, if you haven't already given. Our goal is 1,000 this year, and this is for North American missions. We're going to play a video that is a church plant in Las Vegas. And I also just want to emphasize that everything that you give goes directly to the field. So anyway, pray about that.
Thank you, Miss Chris.
I grew up in a ministry home. We were a part of great Baptist churches growing up and was familiar with how the Annie Armstrong offering was put to such incredible use.
But growing up in Alabama, it's kind of scary to think that we were going to come out here to try something that we had not done before, that we knew the Lord was calling us to, but didn't want to do it alone.
The context here in Las Vegas is much different than the context in Alabama, and one of that is just religious awareness. 60% of our city would identify with no religion at all. And because of that, I think we have a unique opportunity to introduce them to who Jesus is. It really makes me think of Maki's story. I met Maki for the first time. He showed up at one of our events before we launched called an Invite Night.
My name is Maki Pizzolo. I'm a professional MMA fighter, which is a professional mixed martial arts fighter. I never thought that God would love a person that fights and looks towards violence for a living. But before Favorite City Church started, Joseph led me to Christ. And I would say that today, my life is blessed. I couldn't even put it into words. My guy is blessing me left and right, bro. And that's legit. I didn't even know church planting was a thing until I met them, but and I'm looking forward to be able to go out and help make more disciples and really turning the tides in people's lives.
Yeah, so now we're in a space where we're seeing over 150 people engaging at our church. We've seen over 30 professions of faith. So the freedom that we get from the Annie Armstrong Easter offering is that we get to engage with people like my friend Maki. We get to take our time, and then that's where we're able to see the disciple-making process happen and the church be born.
Awesome. So we'll be doing that the rest of March. So if you feel led to give to that offering, please help us reach our goal of 1,000. Also, if you're interested, also keep in mind the Easter week, which will be up on the screen here, Holy Week. Keep that on your schedule. If you're interested in getting a t-shirt for the Resurrection Run Saturday, the 30th, please talk to Smitty for details on that. We also have a sheet out in the fellowship hall, which you can put your name and your t-shirt size down on that, and we'll get you a t-shirt. Also, I don't know the details on this, but the senior adult lunch, which will be up on the screen, yeah, we'll have the details for that. I don't know who's in control of that, so I'm sorry, but yeah. One last thing. As many of you know, our pastor is on mission in Argentina, I think, and so let's just be praying for him as they have a travel. Him and his team come back to the U.S., so let's just be praying for safe travels for them. With our pastor being out this morning, we're also going to welcome Mark Hall, who will be preaching for us from Matthew this morning. Let's give Mark a good welcome as he preaches from the Word. So, as is tradition for us, let's please stand and go around and greet our church family this morning. Thank you.
Now you'll notice